Greetings and welcome to Mutable Water. This is a reading for Pisces, which is essentially the most elevated form of the triplicity of water, in which we see through the other someone who is constantly in a realm of purification and curation to the point of extreme self-critical design to the point of perfection. And what is perfection? What is that which we seek in terms of perfection, my dear Pisces? It's something that cannot be attained. The only perfection that is tangible is abstract in nature. Okay, the only perfection that is tangible is abstract in nature, and perhaps that's something that becomes the lesson of what comes about in terms of Piscean expectations in relationships. The Great Mirror, which is a tool devised by the Order of the Twin Sun, is a 9-card spread that would allow for us to see the energetic responses uh, between Pisces and another energy, okay, in this particular reading. So we'll go ahead and get started with that. Sorry for the jets. I'm at an airport right now. We'll go ahead and begin now. Okay, so okay. If you are looking for an order in this type of situation, you can find it. The thing is that what they represent, whomever this is that you're dealing with, is of the seventh house of Pisces, that is Virgo energy. So there's a mercurial, informative, auspicious thing about them. There's a very important quality to this type of person. But I don't know if they can deliver. There's something missing here when it comes to total capacity. And that is befuddling for, at least in terms of expectations, because it's not very stable. There's something about this that points to the mountain of challenges, the great mountain of allegory, and there's an ability to find a center point, but it requires a lot of balance on their end. Okay, center point of what? I think it's mostly of the destabilizing qualities of Taurus and Uranus. The eclipse that was shown there has given you a sense that you may understand how order or disorder or chaos has essentially led you to a point of the Seven of Pentacles, okay, in the upright. What does that mean? It means that you seem to glean in your isolation what they are seeking to find currently, meaning that you're somewhat a step ahead in terms of no longer expecting much from a type of connection like this at all anymore. And this represents a great revolution. This also represents a type of fortune for the energy of Pisces. Why and how? Well, if you're searching for a new perspective, often you must look in new places. And perhaps this is something that you are becoming privy to in terms of your own quest for stability, your own quest for responsibility, your own quest for a place that makes sense, a world that makes sense. But I think generally speaking, there is a way to understand how you can observe their path on a very deep and profound level without being affected by it, by being affected by their footwork. Okay. And this allows for also an understanding of the intensity, the intense concentration that they require in order to find this sense of stability or center point of their path. And any oscillations that veer away from the path would be understood as something that they would have to deal with alone. And perhaps this is something that you have found in your solitude. Now, there's a difference between solitude and loneliness. And perhaps you understand that the elevated perspective through Mercury allows you to not activate the sixth house, but the third house, okay? Which allows you to come up with a voice or a way of thinking that can be a student of their path, the opposite party's path. I think generally speaking, there is a type of calling here that they have that destabilizes any parallel or any dimension of crossing with you. And it's important to find that they operate on crisis as well as destabilizing energies in order to find that said path. There is possibly a way for you to find peace, okay, as well as no longer feeling numb, but understanding that a cycle of processing has been completed on your end. I think it's a relieving reading. The advice is to ascend in terms of the triplicity of air, to become the Aquarian, okay? And usually this requires a step back from the abstract expectations of Pisces. Once again, perfection, okay? Perfection can only be attained by the abstraction of it all, meaning that it can never be attained in a tangible way. But this type of perfection can be attained in either a spiritual or a metaphysical way, okay? And that's possibly something that the realm of the 11th house or the realm of Aquarius knows best, okay, in terms of the future. This is a short but sweet reading. Thank you.